Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today we'll be drafting this vest with twin arms neckline. So first and first, we'll start by marking our basic bodies. Our shoulder for this is 7.5 inches, the armhole is 8 inches, bust point is 10, and then under bust is 12, while the half length is 16, and then we'll be making use of 25 inches for the full length. Please, if this is your first time of watching my video, please endeavor to subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up after the end of this video. If you have a question, you can leave it at the comment section. So we'll now mark out the necessary lines, the half length line, and then the full length for this and the hemming line. So for the neckline, I will be making use of 3.5 inches, and then I'll be coming down by 6 inches for it. Then from the right hand side, that is from the armhole length side, I'll be coming in by 3 inches. That is how I am going to be covering my front and neckline. From there, I will now connect it, and that becomes our neckline. I will be using my curve ruler to curve it, and for the dart, I'll be making use of 4 inches for the dart. The bust span is 8 divided by 2. That is how I got the 4 inches. So I'll be marking the 4 inches all the way to the full length of the vest. So I'll be taking 1 inch off and 1.5 inch at the other side for the dart. Although at first I made a mistake, I wrote it down instead of connecting it to the that line. I ruled it straight, but later on I corrected it back. So for the nipple point, I'll be connecting it to that half inch and the 1.5 inch I marked out, and then I'll be connecting it. Instead of ruling it down, I connected it to the that line. So at the upper chest, in order to pipe it a little bit, I'll be taking half inch on the both side of the dart. So that is what I'm basically doing there. I took half inch on the both side. While for the bust dart, I came down by 1 inch and I took half inch from the both side. Although this might vary depending on the size of the bust, because this particular bust I am drafting the pattern with is a small bust. That is why I'm making use of half inch. If it's a bigger bust, you'll go ahead and make use of 1 inch for the dart. So having done that, I have divided the round bust by 4. So whatever I have, I marked it. The same thing goes to the waist and then the full length. That is, I made use of the round hip for the full length, because the vest is like the vest was lying flat on the hip. So for the curve, I made use of the half length. I connected from the half length to the full length using my French curve. So that was how I did it. If you don't have a French curve and your hand is straight, you can still make use of a free hand. So I went up by 1 inch from the hip side to give it a slant look, and that is almost all. Although I forgot to take a shoulder slant, but I took it later on while cutting it out. So this is what we have. We'll now go ahead to close it up like this. So I used a tape to first of all close the chest dart. That is the upper chest dart. That was the first thing I did. And then I closed the under bust dart. And then the waist dart, and that is all. You see, this is the reason why I decided not to make use of that first line that I drafted out area. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.